Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lines.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Darnold. Throw on wide to Walker. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Now Darnold. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Second and 10. Back to throw, Darnold. Has it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
To throw is Darnold. Open man is Barner, the tight end. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Young lady. Young lady. Lady. Red 80.
Darnold now to throw. And that is incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they'll let the throw for it. And that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. Myers' kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. It really doesn't get much easier than the last drive. One play, and they took it all the way to the house on the touchdown run.
And you know how many times we talked about that's exactly how they drew it up? Because essentially every play that's drawn up in an offensive playbook, if everyone does their job perfectly, should go for a touchdown, right? That's one that actually did. Give a little credit to those big fellows up front, too. They sprang their man for not only a big gain, but 6 points.
Now Tua signaling to change things up. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That is caught downfield. It's Waller. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. It's a big play there for Miami. 65 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, a 15-yard touchdown run, as his guys are able to extend their lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Here's Darnold. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And he's out of bounds. Able to take this one up to the 35. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll try for the first with Walker. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. Motion left, Kupp. They'll run for it. It's Walker. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
First down, Seahawks.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Here's Darnold. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere.
Here we go, son. Lady. Hey, son.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete.
Zone coverage there, they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Now it's Darnold. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 44, Darnold. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down. And Shaheed going to go in motion. And with a play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Again, Darnold. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
But they've been fighting and scratching and clawing for that first sack in the game, and it turns out to be a big one. Not just a short one right there behind the line. First one they get, 10-plus yards, and a guy who has the legs to escape most of these.
Man in motion left, that's Smith and Jigba. From the 50, it's Darnold. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. A nice pick up there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. this set of downs started. They need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. They're going to look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 14. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
17 yards. First down, Seahawks.
Now to the ground. Here's Walker. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After one, a 14-3 ball game. From the 5 now, second and a yard. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Back at the 8-yard line.
Out of the gun now on third down. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are back within a score. They haven't fully climbed the mountain, but they've started the ascent here with that score.
I like that, right? I think they've left base camp now, okay? So they've started to move their way up the mountain. Long way to go, but at least they know it's manageable.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
Seahawks 10. Jason Myers to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3 because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
A beautiful fake. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 23 yards the pick up there.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Achane on first and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Big Leonard Williams, the one who came in and got him.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Now Tua. That is caught. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 17-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
The 17-yard line.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Looking to pass. Tua. Gets this one to Hill. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll make it second down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that he can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
2 on a throw again. These guys running back out of the backfield. And the Dolphins are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Another Dolphins first down. Ready. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Oh, how about this on first and goal? And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Jason Sanders.
CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best...
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 7. Yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
After the turnover, it's Tua. Throw to the side, complete. That's Hill. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 13-yard line.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill.
And the Dolphins are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
They'll run. Achane.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Dolphin touchdown.
Devon Achane
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins are able to widen their advantage. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Seahawks 10. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Will fake the jet sweep and go instead with Walker. And this will be a Seahawks first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line.
That's good for a Seahawks.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
At the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And Walker once more. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, that's a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
And they'll try the air now with Darnold. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by a Fitu Melifonwu.
Well, it certainly feels like this defensive group has figured this guy out to the tune of a big lead in this one. And you know that he's frustrated with how this game has gone. And now with back-to-back interceptions, he's got to find a way to get out of his own head and start making better plays.
From the gun, it's Tua. And they're going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 39 yards there, a big one. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Turbo 2. Ready. Turbo 3. Turbo. Ready. T.
Tua going to throw.
They set up the screen. H.A. has it.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Hey, get set.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Reek Willen. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Tua. This one thrown underneath to Achane. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Good. Hey, 21 TA.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and now it winds up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
All right. Ready.
Now Hill. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Ready.
Tua sets up to pass it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. Sanders' kick is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Here's Darnold. He'll get this one to Kupp complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
Out of bounds at the 45-yard line.
2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now it's Darnold. He gets this into the hands of Kupp once again. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Darnold. Connecting with Kupp here on the out route. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. To throw is Darnold. Over the middle, complete. It's Walker. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Throwing quickly, Darnold, that's complete. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 27-yard line.
That's another Seahawks 1st down. gain of 11 on the play. And the Seahawks first down.
Again, Darnold. And Walker has it. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Touchdown, Seattle.
Ken Walker, 26 yards. And the Seahawks have cut it back within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Myers connects on the PAT. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Jason Myers.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Open man downfield as Waddle has got it. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. 42 yards. Well, you had all halftime to think about what you wanted to do to start the second half. They came out with a big one.
Does that not beg the question? What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover as a possibility? Because they just gave up a big, big game.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
Hey, solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Help!
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. A quick throw, but incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Sanders on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Dolphins 38, Seahawks 24.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They're a little bouncing their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Back to throw, Darnold. Open man is Barner, the tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
It's a gain of 11. And the Seahawks first down.
Out quickly here to Smith and Jigba. No gain on the play. And it'll be second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing again is Darnold. Going up top. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
From the gun on third down, here's Darnold. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Seahawks.
Now Darnold. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Darnold to throw again. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 18.
Another Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Darnold now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Go set.
Here's Darnold. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Here comes third in the length of the football. And Darnold's going to change the play.
Brings up third and inches.
On third down, here's Walker. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was third and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
He'll look to throw. And it's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson Smith and Jigba from 6 yards away. And the Seahawks have got it back to within a score.
Trying to make a comeback often appears daunting, but the only way to get there, start small, score, and worry about getting the next one after that.
The extra point now coming from Myers. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Dolphins 38, Seahawks 31.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33.
Brings up second and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Now Tua. That one complete to him. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
This is Hill. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Ready, 21G. Out.
Two are going to throw. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd.
Come on, 2. Solo left Zion. Let's go.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
Go. Ready. Out.
And they'll go on the ground. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
Mike McDaniel dialing up the risk here a little bit on 4th down. They're going to go for it.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And he is caught. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Up the middle, Achane. And he's got it down to the 28.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball.
Hey, 21 TX. Hey. Out.
Tua sets up to pass it. Open man is Waddle, complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
12 yards.
Tua to his Alabama teammate Waddle. First down, Miami.
First down. First and 10
right,
at
come
the
on.
15-yard line.
18. Hey. Corner, long. Solo left Zion.
Looking to pass. Tua. Another catch there for Waddle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Jalen Waddle. It's a gain of 9. Brings up
First down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready. 20 TX. 18. Wait.
Back to the ground, Achane.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a first and goal.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the 4th quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
No way, you're kidding me.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Achane is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. 21G. 32 Stinger.
Achane not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards?
Let's go.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa.
He'll dump this off to Achane.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
For the Dolphin field goal. A 22-yard attempt.
The kick by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So that's, CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a two-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a two-score game, and they were able to get it done.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a two-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's good.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Going for the deep ball. And this is knocked away and incomplete. But I think it was a free play. Let's check the call. Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. Now it's Darnold. Smith and Jigba to the ground. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
7-yard gain.
Now Darnold wants to change it up.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And his throw here's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
To the air again, Darnold. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked up by a Fitu Melifonwu. And the Dolphins are going to take over here up near the 40.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. That's going to be caught by Waddle.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
At the 47-yard line.
Go ahead. He's right, snug. Help him.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he stopped immediately there. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
They'll run for it with Achane.
And he's got the 1st down before being taken down at the 46.
40 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
And they'll run him here. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
The tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
On 3rd down, Achane.
And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the 1st. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Yeah, let's go.
Tua on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That 1st down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
1st down.
Good.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
21G.
Now Tagovailoa. He's going to launch it for Washington. And that is incomplete. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. And not much running room. Down to the 32. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Watch it, Oscar. 18. Low.
To throw is Tua. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
20, TX.
Tagovailoa looking to throw it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Darren Waller, 32 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game.
Is it okay?
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Might get my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Tell of my doubts, I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds, sing off key, and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, 'cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not.
I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
I made the